Hey guys, Wade Willis here for Wade's Weeb Reviews, here to break down the second episode of Fruits Basket for the final season. After last week's huge bombshell where we were learning about Akito's biggest rival, which is her hot mom, I thought that we were going to get kind of a break in some of the drama and stuff, maybe have more of a fun episode. But I was wrong. It started off heavy right from the start, where we have this flashback with Shigure and Akito, where Akito's asking if Shigure actually loves her, and he admits that he does. And really, throughout the episode, there's kind of like a weird back and forth cat and mouse game with Shigure and Akito that is strange to say the least, where they both are acting like they don't really care about each other at all, but you can tell they're both perturbed by the other one and have strong feelings for the other one. So I thought the way they started off the episode with that scene of that flashback was perfect, and it really set the tone for the rest of the episode. And another important theme that was going on throughout this episode was the weight that has been set on Toru's shoulders from knowing the secret of Kureno uh, breaking the ties to Akito. So he is free, and she knows this. Again, they don't really know at this point how these ties were broken, but she knows that this is possible, and she parts of the episode she's like wanting to talk to Kyo about it, and she kind of brings up like, oh, what if this is a possibility? And he says like, why would you even like bring up something that can't happen? And then she starts thinking about Rin and kind of investigating. No one knows where she is at this point, and knows that she really wants to break the curse as well. So she has all this weight on her shoulders, thinking that no one really knows about this. She tries to bring it up to Shigure, uh, and isn't able to do it. He knows the secret and realizes he's like, yeah, this is going to be a hard topic for Toru to really bring up. I thought the way that they showed how much this was weighing on Toru, I thought they did a really good job with that. And I just felt so bad for her because she is such a genuinely kind person, and she just wants to help everyone, doesn't think about herself, and you know this has to be ripping her apart from the inside. There was all this heavy stuff going on throughout the episode, and I thought they did a really good job kind of breaking up the heaviness with the comedy of having Yuki's fan club steal the paper flowers he made, and even Kyo has a fan club too. So they get their flowers stolen, and then we also get this funny and awkward interaction between Yuki and Machi, and it's just super cute. I like them together. Um, I think they are going to end up being like a really good couple. And I'm just really excited to see how that blossoms and grows from there. She is one of my favorite, like, kind of side characters. And I can't wait to see more of her in the future of this show. And they really dialed the drama up a ton once we get seriously into the conversation on the phone between Kureno and Shigure, which I believe has kind of been in two other episodes, but they really get into the meat and potatoes of this phone call where Kureno kind of admits, like, yeah, the bond is broken. Shigure says, like, he kind of knows, but hasn't known, like, for a while. And Kureno ends up, like, kind of getting Shigure to admit, like, oh, I know that you hate me. And Shigure's like, yeah, I definitely do. And it's been obvious for a while, but Shigure is jealous of Kureno stealing Akito from him. We have some weird love triangle thing there, and which it kind of makes sense. Like you could just see the way Shigure is. He is super jealous, and he is kind of petty. Yeah, he's just very hurt by the situation. Kureno tries to tell him like, hey, like she's not actually in love with me. She's been in love with someone else the whole time. We kind of get like if you've been watching it, you kind of know, okay, who else could it be other than Shigure? And like the way they're acting awkwardly, it is kind of like how people who love each other, who are pissed at each other, kind of act. So uh, they kind of foreshadowed it a little bit, and then we get the huge bombshell in the episode, which absolutely shocked me, where we find out that Akito sent Shigure away because Shigure had sex with her mom. And I was blown away by this. I did not expect it. When I think back on it, I'm not surprised. It surprised me in the moment, but it kind of goes in line with how Shigure is. And he tells her, like, oh, well, it was because you hooked up with Kureno, and like I did it because of that, which obviously is in line with how Shigure is. Like he is kind of like a tit for tat kind of person, very petty. I was not. It fit in line with his character, even though yes, Akito like did hook up with Kureno. The fact that Shigure hooked up with her mom is like real next level stuff right there. That is extra messed up. Akito, like for me, I thought it was even more significant. One, her mom is absolutely beautiful. Um, and she's threatened by her, which someone brought up in my comments in one of my other videos that that's like one of the other reasons Akito hates Ren, because Ren reminds her of her mother, Ren. And makes sense. They both kind of do look similar, both very striking beauties, and just someone that you love hooking up with your mom who you feel like is much more attractive than you, who also kind of seems like made you act like a man your whole life too. Lots of weird dynamics there that I know they're going to get into in the future, I'm guessing. And I am starting to become more sympathetic towards Akito. Like, it does not justify things that she's done throughout the seasons. Um, but you kind of are starting to see there's a lot more reasoning to her doing what she's done. That's just my opinion. Some of you may disagree, but I feel like they've done a very good job of slowly peeling away the layers of Akito and seeing, like, oh, this is messed up. Imagine having a mom like that who is that selfish and that messed up of a person. Now, I'm not going to completely put her mom on blast because I don't know enough about her, but it does seem like that's not something any mother should do. That's just me, though. Then the episode basically ends with Shigure and Akito like hooking up again. I'm assuming it's been probably years since they've done that. Could be wrong though. If it's happened in a previous season and they showed it, let me know. But it seems like she's kind of kept him at an arm's length. And then we get like at the end, we get like a flashback of Shigure with Akito, how the episode started. But to me, it was a bit creepy. How he was acting towards her when she's like a little kid, and you see that it does seem like he is in love with her. And what is she, like 10 years younger? I could be wrong, but it looks mad creepy in that situation. Now, she is his god, so there's like a whole weird power dynamic thing where like technically he's subservient to her because she is the god, but he's older. So it is a really strange dynamic that I don't even completely know how to unpack. But to me, it did just seem creepy just seeing the age difference there. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, guys, again, for me, these first two episodes have been perfect for me this season. I've been blown away just by how they just picked up from where they left off and are just going balls to the wall this season already. And I cannot wait for episode 3. And yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions because this was a fantastic episode to me, and I'm going to be looking forward to Mondays every single week. And yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel too for tons of other anime reaction and review videos.